So right now I'm starting to hear information about guys saying that Benavidez is too big for Canelo and he needs to fight guys his own size and different things like that. I'ma just go ahead and say, the guys who say that, man, y'all wimpy, bro. I can't really respect that. I feel like that's wimpy. Because I could have said the same thing when Canelo fought Floyd. The dude was the same size. They literally said he was 170 pounds on the broadcast. On the Floyd fight, they said he was that big. But now all of a sudden we gotta switch up and say that Benavidez is too big for certain guys. When did we start saying that guys were too big and they gotta be that walking around weight has to be what they weigh in at? I didn't know people were that concerned about certain stuff like that. I know y'all ain't coming up with the information because y'all all getting it at the same time, saying the same stuff. That's wimpy, bro. That's what happened when you bring soccer fans to boxing. That's what happened when you bring football and soccer fans to boxing. Guys want to sit around and talk about nothing. That's what happened when you bring soccer fans to boxing. These dudes talking about he overweight. Oh, he's too big, man. He's not the right size. He's too big. You know how many guys that we decided about lately? That's why I said, people, y'all be telling on y'all selves, man. Deontay Wilder, one of the most undersized guys in the ring all the time. Because he's black, people sit up here and be like, I don't care how undersized he is. Let's just see, I just want to see that black guy get destroyed. But if I had the same energy about somebody, y'all get mad though. Y'all don't want me to do that because y'all seen how I sit up here and destroy these fighters' resumes. What y'all think? Y'all running around because y'all in love with them so much. Y'all think every guy they face was a tough guy. Nah, it's tough to you. It ain't tough to me. Everything you think tough ain't tough. Believe that. Zordo Ramirez walking around 225, 230. But these other guys, they get to walk around to all kind of other weights and it's just fine. Man, boxing is a joke, man. That's why people don't take the sport serious. That's why we ain't even having no big fights in America right now. If y'all notice, the joke's on y'all. Sitting up here worrying about Benavidez'S size and everything. The joke's on y'all. Definitely the joke's on y'all. Tired of hearing that crap, bro. All that size and everything. These dudes undersized in all kind of fights. Now you got Usyk walking around 230. And people acting like, oh yeah, Usyk, he put on weight. Yeah, you know why he put on weight? Because he been being a weight bully himself. That's why he put on weight. People been said he was a big size before. They acting like Usyk always been this size. I mean, like he just got this size. He always been like that. Like he just putting on extra weight for his frame and no sir. Nah, he just don't want to go up. He just didn't want to go up the heavyweights. Hey, you see how he chooses, especially. Dane DeWatt didn't deserve no opportunity with no Usyk. After a loss? Who are y'all talking to? Let's give Daniel DeWatt opportunity, and he just lost to what was it? He had just lost to Joe Joyce. Yeah, let's give him an Usyk fight. Then he wasn't even fully recovered from his injury, so in my eyes, I don't feel like he was fully recovered. he shouldn't have even accepted the fight. But out of desperation, dudes are just doing stuff. But people just fail to realize that, though. That stuff is really going on. But with Benavidez, it's just, for some reason, and you know what? I noticed most of the time it be his own people. His own people sitting around here talking about he too big and he don't deserve nothing. I thought y'all just said Americans are the only ones that do stuff like that. Not from what I seen. It ain't no I don't see no Spence or Crawford fans or all that doing that. These are Canelo fans and fans of other guys saying that he don't deserve nothing. And guys who just don't like Benavidez. I'm like, wow. I thought Benavidez had a lot of support in the Mexican and Latino community. Nope. Not yet. If it's about Canelo, nah, he ain't finna get the credit right now. They already said he ain't selling no pay-per-views. They already said he oversized, he a weight bully. What else I'm hearing? I'm hearing that he ain't really fought nobody. He fight bums. He fight undersized guys. Just a whole bunch of trash, you know. Same stuff you can say about Canelo. Same stuff. Same kind of stuff you can say about Canelo. It's not nobody on Canelo's resume. I'm gonna sit up here and be like that he's actually beat. Canelo's beat. Now, have y'all do realize that people think Benavidez has a chance against Bivol, but Canelo can beat Bivol. But for some reason, people think that Canelo has a chance against Benavidez, but he don't got a chance against Bivol. Make that make sense? That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all, all these narratives ain't working, bro. It's just an excuse, man, to try to say he's too big. It's just a new excuse, and it makes you look bad, man. Y'all look bad saying stuff like this. It's horrible. And I'm going to definitely call it out. I'm not scared. I don't got no kind of agenda. If Canelo goes out there and beat him, I mean, I'm cool with that too. But I would like to see the fight. Like the fight not happening at all? Nah, I don't want to. Nah. I want to see a fight actually happen. I don't want to see something I got to talk about and what ifs and maybe it can't happen. I want to actually see the fight. And I feel like right now a lot of guys ain't trying to put fights together. Then it's like Benavidez and Devin Haney. If it was anybody else trying to put a fight together in their 20s, trying to fight these old guys, if anybody else was trying to do that, then everybody else would sit up here and be like, oh man, that's impressive. I'm impressed with what Benavidez and all these guys are doing. But because it's not who they like, then they're not impressed with it. It's not a big deal. That's corny to me. You got these cruiserweights walking around at heavyweight size, weighing more than heavyweights. And y'all sit up here trying to give these dudes credit. Like, oh yeah, they work hard to get to the top. Then these dudes been walking around weight bullying. Weight bullies. Most of these cruiserweights weigh more than what Deontay Wilder weighs. You got guys that light heavyweight weigh more than what Deontay Wilder weighs. Walking around 225, 230. Talking about Benavidez too big. Man, shut up. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Then you just heard TFemo talking about I can go down to 135. Oh, yeah, I know. All right. Yeah, I know y'all can. Yep, I know you can. Trust me. A lot of these guys be weight bullying, man. They just don't want to put it out there. They don't want the information out there. Being looked at as a weight bully is not something that's very, I don't know, it's just not something a lot of these guys really want to be known for. But they definitely been doing it. Talking about Benavidez too big. I crushed all that. Canelo been 165 all these years. And to be real with you, if I get into why he is a weight bully all the way into detail, man, y'all ain't gonna like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a lot of stuff I say about Canelo, but a lot of stuff I hold back. Trust me. Y'all think I don't know about these guys? If y'all ain't figured out by now, I know just as much about these fighters as you do. If you ain't know by now. If you think I don't, we'll see. We'll definitely see. Because the number one thing I've been hearing over the years, guys been saying is, I know the fight game, you know. I know this guy and all this, and they don't even know how to cut weight. These dudes don't even know about cutting weight, man. Be sitting up here talking all this, rambling on about the sport of boxing and stuff like that, and what needs to happen, and they want to be a Vince McMahon, they want to be a commissioner. These dudes don't know what's going on for real. But they stay trying to protect dudes, though. Ain't nobody asked Canelo to go 168. His body told him to go 168. Just like it told everybody else. That's why I said, bro, at the end of the day, the size thing, I mean, at the end of the day, it wouldn't even be an issue. It's only one guy complaining about this type of stuff. Now Canelo a bad influence on Tank, because guess what? Tank running around saying that guys is too big. When did that happen in the sport of boxing? And he's supposed to be the faces of boxing? Like Deontay Wilder said. How you the face of boxing and you can't even move up and you crying about 5 pounds? You dude crying about 5 measly little pounds, but they the face of boxing. Boy, stop, man. You ain't no face of boxing, dog. You was not the face of boxing crying about no 5 pounds. Both of y'all dudes is. Not one of y'all. At first it was, Lomachenko, is this heavyweight and all this other stuff. Every time somebody telling you, I don't know, man. Tank, you gonna have to figure out what side you on. Cause you ain't doing no warrior stuff when you doing what these other guys doing with this size and stuff. Benavidez never had no issues with no size. Now Canelo talking like Charlo now. I need you to be a certain weight. When you come in, I need you to be 175, and I don't need you to be over. That's why the rehydration clause come in. Canelo need a right rehydration clause. You need a rehydration clause. They want to see you drain. They don't want you to eat or drink no water for a couple of days, so you can try to be on weight. Just draining dudes. These rehydration clauses. Man, this is wild right here. That's why he's mad about Benavidez being too big. He trying to do that rehydration clause. Him and Tank. That's the secret formula right there. I don't agree with none of that stuff, bro. If y'all don't like nobody talking about it, don't do it. You doing it, I'm gonna talk about it. Them rehydration clauses, all that stuff is out of hand, man. Now we got dudes talking about Benavidez too big. Man, get out of here. First of all, if you're not an Andre fan, you can't sit up here and say that. That's number one thing. Because he actually came up to 54 and was trying to challenge him. So if you're not a fan of Andre, you can't come up and say that. You can't say that at all. A lot of people will try to say it, though. If you're not a fan of Andre, you can't say that at all, though. A lot of these guys ain't in the right size. I've been seeing guys lately, I'm like, man, you at that weight class? How? Then you seen all these guys taking stuff to kind of get their weight down. Then people talking about Benavidez too big. Man, I could have been complaining about a lot of these guys who've been weight bullying. Look at a lot of these guys when they ain't got no fight going on. Look at Rolly. Did y'all see Rolly the other day? He got rolls on his neck. His neck was all big and stuff. Not like weight room big. It was like fat guy big. A lot of these guys' face be all puffy and stuff. They ain't in shape like that. Nah, don't get it. Don't let them trick you, man. These guys are not in shape like that. Benavidez don't get a he don't get the right kind of treatment, bro, from the boxing community. I don't think a lot of people understand that people ain't doing what he's doing. And he's trying to get everybody he can in the ring. I mean, he will swing around and have to do a couple of fights, but we're gonna see right now, bro. Like, right now they're trying to hire people, and I'm not really with that. The weight issue and everything. If fans gonna complain about that, we're just gonna ignore you, bro. We gonna know that you're not a real boxing fan. Because MMA, I ain't never heard nobody say that. And them guys be outweighed 20, 30 pounds from each other, especially in the heavyweight division. So MMA, I ain't never heard that. But for some reason, I'm hearing that now. So I'm like, okay, cool. I definitely see how it is now. We got a weight requirement. Not everybody an expert. What's funny is these guys, when he's saying this, when Floyd was getting outweighed, that's why I'm like, nah, I ain't really paying attention to y'all. Y'all new fans. It's alright. The Benavidez'S thing, bro, it's all good. We see what's going on. Y'all impressed with Triple G and Canelo and stuff like that. That's what type of level y'all on. Y'all like to go rewatch that stuff, so go ahead and watch those kind of fights. Especially the last one. But Benavidez, he gonna prove y'all that a lot of these guys been running. A lot of the worst thing y'all gonna want to happen is Benavidez to beat Bivol. If you ever fight Bivol and get a chance to beat him, it's gonna make all y'all look bad. That's gonna be the worst thing that ever happened. And then Canelo not fight Benavidez, that's gonna make everything worse. But we probably like 1 or 2 fights away from that, so don't blink. But that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.